that's what we can expect.
That's what he do.
That's what he do.
He not new to this. He's true.
Bro, my mom came for a little bit, and then she had to go back because I got brothers and sisters. And Leona stayed with me for those 3 months. I was supposed to be back in a month. She stayed with me for 3 months.
Did Travis Hunter's mom just warn her son that his wife could ruin his entire NFL career? Because that's exactly what people are saying. After Ferrante Edmonds, the same mom who's been by his side since day one, allegedly told Travis on FaceTime, "She hates you." This isn't coming from a random source either. Aunties, the one who moved with him for high school ball, sacrificed everything so he could chase football, and even helped him handle his NIL money back in college. So when she says something this strong about his marriage, fans don't see it as petty, they see it as a red flag. But instead of listening, Travis clapped back. He defended Lanny and told his mom to stay out of it. And that one move flipped the whole conversation. Because once you pit your mom against your wife before you've even played a full NFL season, people start questioning who really has the power in your life.
$40 million divorce, Mr. Hunter. 40 million. Y'all ain't been married over a motherfucking year. I told y'all that girl was gonna take that man money. And then y'all got so much controversy in saying, oh, he put his hands on her. And you know, in the NFL, they got these new rules about domestic violence and et cetera, et cetera. I can promise you to God that girl antagonized that man for so much, did so much to him to make him finally snap. That baby, you could tell he just the sweetest little soul.
And before we get into that FaceTime blow-up, you need to see how the divorce rumors first exploded online and set this entire thing off. People were convinced Travis and Lanny were headed for divorce. Posts were everywhere claiming she had filed papers and was going after $40 million. The rumor spread so fast that even Snopes had to check it. And when they dug into it, there was nothing. No court filings, no records, no proof at all. But once people saw $40 million, that number alone was enough to make the story stick and to show you how far it went. People on TikTok were already breaking it down like it was fact. Then came Lenny's TikTok. She posted a video crying after stepping out of the shower while a sermon played in the background. In the caption, Lanny swore the video was about her own struggles, about her faith, about how she was turning her life around. But the trolls weren't buying it. They flipped it instantly, saying those tears had nothing to do with God and everything to do with her marriage falling apart. That one clip? That's the moment the internet exploded. Lanny, fresh out the shower, camera on, sermon in the background, eyes filled with tears. People said, "Oh, she's not crying over life. She's crying over Travis." And the timing couldn't have been worse. This was right after Travis signed that massive rookie contract.
God gets ready to make you a great woman. You'll know he's going to make you great by how you suffer. The greater the glory, the more intense the story. Because you can't get this all out of a book.
So of course, the internet ran wild with claims that she had already secured the bag and was plotting her exit. Suddenly, what looked like a personal, emotional post got spun into proof she wasn't happy with Travis. And overnight, the whole convo flipped. Football? Out the window. Now the streets only wanted to know one thing. Who exactly is Lanny, and why do so many people believe she's the one pulling all the strings in this relationship? And let's keep it real. Lanny's not new to internet chatter. Her name's been floating around for years with clips of her dancing, being flirty, and her messy old relationships. People have been dissecting her every move since the day she went public with Travis. And one clip just won't die. It shows Lanny in the kitchen cooking for another man. The gag? That was only 3 years ago, while she and Travis have supposedly been together for 5. Ain't no way that's not gonna raise eyebrows. That's why her past keeps getting dragged up, and the age gap is always part of the noise. Travis is just 22, barely stepping into the NFL spotlight, while Lanny is 23, only a year older, but the internet acts like it's a whole decade. Some say Travis just bagged his first baddie and refuses to let go, while others whisper that Lanny already lived her life and decided to settle down once she hit her 30s. And no, that's not me saying it. That's the way the streets spin it. And just to show how big this blew up, bloggers and commentators are cashing in on the drama. Even Tasha K couldn't resist, chiming in with her take on their wedding and the conversations it lit up. She said, "I notice clips like that are exactly why people keep saying this relationship looks lopsided. Travis is young, fresh money, still wide-eyed in the NFL spotlight, while Lanny's older, seasoned, and knows exactly how to move when eyes are on her. To fans, it feels like Travis is playing checkers while Lanny's playing chess, and some go as far as labeling him the mark, like he doesn't even realize he could just be her ticket to financial freedom. And to his mom, Ferrante, that's the part that sets every alarm off." This is where Deion Sanders enters the picture. He wasn't just Travis's coach at Colorado. He's someone who's lived the highs and lows of fame, fortune, and messy relationships. Deion's been down that road not once, but twice. Married first to Carolyn Chambers, then later to Pilar Biggers, with both divorces playing out in public for everybody to see. If anyone knows how ugly it can get when love, money, and ego collide, it's Primetime himself. That's why when Deion sat Travis down and told him, "Son, you better get a prenup," fans weren't shocked. It wasn't shade at Lanny, it was straight wisdom, coming from a Hall of Famer who's been burned before. Most people in Travis's shoes would have taken that advice to heart immediately, and Deion even spelled it out himself, making it clear this was about protection, not disrespect. But Travis? He brushed it off. Instead of taking it as a warning, he doubled down, making it crystal clear he was standing by Lanny no matter what. And the more people tried to wave red flags in his face, the more he pushed back, almost like he had something to prove to the whole world. That stubborn loyalty only made the whole situation look shakier, because when you've got both your coach and your own mom sounding alarms, and you still ignore them, it starts to feel like you're shutting out the only people who truly want the best for you. And that's why when Ferrante spoke up, it hit different. Deion's advice was powerful, but coming from Travis's own mother. That's when people really leaned in. She's been in his corner since day one, moving with him for high school ball, sacrificing her own life so he could chase his football dream, even helping him juggle that NIL bag back in college. And let's not forget, Travis bought her a house just to thank her. So when Ferrante speaks, people listen. Her words carry serious weight. That's why fans couldn't just shrug it off when reports dropped that she told Travis face-to-face on a heated call that his wife was no good for him. No sugarcoating, no polite warning. People say she straight up told him, "She hates you," and made it clear Lanny could wreck everything he's been grinding for. And for a lot of folks watching, this didn't look like petty jealousy or bitter mom energy. It looked like a mother trying to keep her son from throwing away a $46 million rookie deal that should have him set for life. But instead of siding with her, Travis fired back. And the way he clapped back, it caught everybody off guard. Allegedly, he told Ferrante to stay out of it, making it clear that nobody, not even family, was coming between him and his wife. That response sent the internet into a frenzy. Some people argued, of course he's gonna defend his wife, that's what a husband does. But others saw it as proof of exactly what Ferrante feared, that Lanny already had too much control over him. And the drama didn't stop there. Travis even went public, saying his wife's been dragged unfairly online and that she doesn't deserve the hate. To him, it was about protecting her peace. But to critics, it looked like he was risking his career and distancing his own family just to prove a point. And that's where the bigger picture comes in. Because the NFL has seen this movie before, and it rarely has a happy ending. Think about it. Fans can't help but compare Travis's situation to Patrick Mahomes. Remember how his family got caught in nonstop headlines, with people calling them a distraction to his career? It nearly overshadowed his talent on the field. And if that wasn't enough, there's Antonio Brown, whose entire downfall was broadcast in real time, fueled by messy drama from his personal life bleeding straight into his game. Even Russell Wilson knows this struggle. There was a time when his marriage was making more headlines than his actual game. And that's exactly why people are side-eyeing Travis. He's only 22, barely dipped his toes into the league, and already his marriage drama is louder than his stats. Add in his mom's warning, plus ignoring Deion Sanders' advice, and fans can't help but ask, is Travis walking straight into the same trap? And here's the scary part. He hasn't even played one full season yet, But the gossip is moving faster than his career highlights. Once the public slaps that kind of image on you, it's a nightmare to shake off. And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, the internet decided to stir the pot even more, pushing those wild $40 million divorce settlement rumors like they were gospel truth. The noise got so bad that Travis straight up went ghost. One day he was posting clips and updates like normal, and then boom, gone. Wiped out his socials completely. And it wasn't random either. People had been dragging Lanny nonstop, calling her a gold digger, saying she was plotting on his rookie deal, even clowning her crying TikTok by turning it into a full-blown meme. It got ugly fast, and instead of clapping back, Travis did the only thing he thought would shield her. He logged off. The move made so much noise that even podcasts picked it up, debating why Travis would deactivate his socials right when his career was supposed to be blowing up. Some fans actually gave him props, saying he was putting his wife first and focusing on football. But let's be real. In today's world, silence doesn't kill rumors, it feeds them. And once Travis disappeared online, the internet turned into a round-the-clock debate over whether he was protecting his peace or hiding from the truth. The comments were insane, and honestly, some of them summed up exactly how the world feels about this whole situation. One fan straight up wrote, "My issue with Travis Hunter is that he refuses to listen to wise people like his college coach, Deion Sanders. If he won't listen to a seasoned man like that, he won't listen to anyone." Another fan turned it into a full-blown joke, saying, "That boy was warned by 70% of America, 30% of Africa, 20% of Asia, and 50% of Europe. Basically, the whole world warned him, and he still told everybody to kick rocks." And then came the brutal ones. People clowning that Travis fumbled harder than anyone before him. They said he's the only man who could get the entire internet to agree on something, and he still blew it. That's how crazy the perception has gotten. Of course, not every comment was dragging him. Some fans tried to fact-check the circus. A few pointed out the obvious. The whole $40 million settlement rumor doesn't even make sense. One person explained, she can't even file for divorce under a year of marriage. The only option would be an annulment, and she's not walking away with $40 million. That's ridiculous. But here's the thing. Logic doesn't matter once the internet gets rolling. At the end of the day, Travis Hunter is stepping into the NFL with more people talking about his marriage than his actual game. His mom, Ferrante Edmonds, already sounded the alarm, warning that this relationship could destroy everything he's worked for. Deion Sanders, a Hall of Famer who's lived it, tried to give him the blueprint to protect himself. And fans everywhere, they're basically screaming the same thing. Travis is ignoring every single red flag flying in his face. The scary part? No matter how many times he claps back, no matter how much he tries to shut the noise down, the spotlight isn't moving. His career hasn't even begun yet, and already the cracks are showing for the whole world to see. So what do you think? Did Travis just fumble his future before even stepping on the field? Or is everyone overreacting? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stay tuned. Because if this marriage drama keeps heating up, it could take Travis from rising star to cautionary tale real quick. See you in the next one.